I'm Joe Chile, mornings from 7 to 9 on Buffalo's oldie station, The Big Weck. Joining us on The Big Weck's Buffalo on the Rise today is Mark Eberth from Eberth Tiling and Home Improvement.
Great.
How are you doing today?
Good. How about yourself?
I'm doing very well. Kind of feel like I'm looking in the mirror today,
Yeah.
Mark. So
Yeah.
I just want you to know. Give us some ideas of what actually got you interested in home improvement.
Well, that would be my father.
Okay.
So my dad was a carpenter by trade. He actually worked in the steel plant for 30 years, but he also did remodeling on the side. So growing up, he used to take me around Lancaster, Depew area where we grew up. And just whatever he was remodeling, he dragged me along with him. So I just kind of got hooked on it, like taking absolutely nothing and making something out of it.
You know, I really envy, people like you, because I'm not that kind of guy. I'm the kind of the guy that calls up, makes the phone call and has somebody else come in. I'm just not that handy.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, and maybe you can tell us why this is the case. I was just talking, to somebody previously about the fact that when COVID happened, a lot of people working from home.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, they noticed all the things that were wrong with their house.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? It's like, I walk by that door 16 times a day. I never saw that it was dingy or cracked or, whatever, right?
No,
That's the case, right?
Yeah, it goes beyond that. I mean, people would make up lists. I mean, you would have thought it would have slowed down with the COVID. It went crazy. So.
Well, what about when people want to make improvements to their home? Is it still like kitchen and bathrooms? Are those the big things?
Yeah, yeah. Kitchen and bathrooms, instead of people buying houses now, they'd rather do their kitchen and bathroom. Just the way the market is right now with the prices on houses and stuff. It's much easier, cheaper actually to do your kitchen or bath. You do a full remodel or just a partial.
Well, that was the other thing I was going to ask you, because if somebody wants to redo a kitchen, you might be talking $30,000-$40,000. But in the event that somebody, maybe it's a backsplash, or they want to have new countertops put in, or something like that. So is that, or what about if you don't want to go through the expense of replacing cabinets? Can you reface them or put new doors on them? Or
some people will do that, or else they'll paint them themselves. I mean, we don't get into painting them.
Okay.
Or refacing them. There's other companies that do that, but you don't even have to replace cabinets. Sometimes just changing the handles out. So we don't have a problem with that. And then they'll do new countertops, backsplash, a sink, faucet. I mean, right there alone, that updates your kitchen quite a bit.
You're supposed to have handles on your doors?
Well, some do and some don't.
Right. I thought you used a knife to No, but how many years has Eberth Tiling and Home Improvement been in business?
34 years, March 1st this year.
34 years. You said your dad used to take you around. Was it this thing that, it's kind of like the family thing? Did you not have a choice in what you wanted to do? Was it kind of...
Oh, no, I did.
You did?
I did. I just really took interest in it. Whether it was painting, drywall. I remember slopping wallpaper, paste on way back. So anything he did, I just followed him and did the same thing.
What about when you start talking about the average homeowner, and they're looking at something and they say, or their wife says to them.
It's always the wife.
Yeah, right. I think that we should redo this. I think that we should, this is looking kind of old, or whatever. What's the process? Can people actually, do they call you up and say, can I afford to do this?
Oh, yeah.
And do you give them different options?
Yeah. So basically what I do is I'll go over to your house, you show me what your project is, whether you want to do a bathroom or a kitchen. Sometimes people have ideas what they want done already, so which is a big help to me. But if they don't, what I'll do is I'll set up an appointment with them. I deal with New York Kitchen and Bath. They're on Broadway in Depew, New York. We got a nice little showroom there. The kitchen designers and kitchen and bathroom designers I work with on a daily basis. The owner and I, actually, we've gone to high school back in the 70s, so we've been around, with each other for quite some time. And I'll take them to the showroom just to help them with ideas. Sometimes people already have ideas what they want done, which is fine. But then, just people like a visual. is what it is.
Right,
You can talk about something all day long, but a lot of people, I'd say 90%, like to see a visual of what things, colors, whether it be cabinets, countertops, tile, everything.
Because I'm just, again, I'm not that guy. I can't place that, in my mind.
Yeah.
When you're doing, especially, say, a bathroom remodel, is it mainly superficial, or do people want, no, I want the toilet over here, or I want maybe there's ductwork that's going behind a certain wall, and do you have to move things like that oftentimes?
Once in a while, sometimes they want to do the bathrooms in a different direction. So yeah, moving the toilets and is part of it. But most of the time, I would say good 90% of the time, it's just the same thing. Just everything is updated.
Do people still have bathtubs?
Yeah, good question. I get past that.
Good question.
The thing is with that, a lot of people want to take their tubs out. They can't get in them anymore. And it's not even an age thing anymore. It's just, convenience too. So I get a lot of people that want their tubs out and just a walk-in shower.
What about finishing off a basement? Is that a big deal anymore or no?
No, I don't get a whole lot of calls about basements. People want to put floors in there, but it's not that big on my part. The kitchens and bathrooms are more what we go for all the time. So
if somebody, the next step, all right, in the event that somebody wants to, they say, I'm thinking about this, and now I see on TV, I see Mark on TV, he's talking about this. What should they do? Give you a call?
Yeah, give me a call. I'll come out to the house, like I said before, and then see what they got going on, and we'll take it from there. I'll go shop with them, actually. That's a big thing. The wives love that.
Really?
Yeah, because the husbands don't really care, so whatever she wants.
Yeah, Mark is Instacarting for you. All right. Mark, thank you, by the way. Yeah. For more information and answers to your questions, contact Eberth Tiling and Home Improvements by calling 716-628-5750 or go to Facebook and look them up. Sponsorship and promotional considerations for the preceding segment was provided by Eberth Tiling and Home Improvements. And just a reminder to join me weekday morning, 7 to 9 a.m. on The Big Weck.